I want to play for you a Trump video, something he just posted that's already sparking a lot of online mockery of him. And I do want to talk about it, and I do want to laugh about it. But first, you need to know the context, because as we know, we didn't fall out of coconut trees. There's a context to everything. And so the desperation you're going to see in the upcoming video does come from likely this. CBS News reports Vice President Kamala Harris's presidential campaign said it brought in $540 million. What? That's not real. That's monopoly money. Since Harris entered the race last month, touting a surge in donations during the Democratic National Convention as the party rallied around its new ticket. The campaign said it brought in $82 million during the week, characterized the convention contribution as unprecedented grassroots donations. One thing that is interesting is if you compare big dollar donors compared to small dollar grassroots donors, Democrats are seeing a stronger momentum behind grassroots small dollar, and Republicans are having to rely more on big dollar. But we will talk more, because I know some of you rightfully get sort of a nauseous feeling when we discuss these sorts of gargantuous numbers. We're talking about over the course of this campaign in the billions of dollars being received and spent for a political campaign. And you're justifiably icked out by that, because that's not what politics should be. We're going to be addressing that on the members only bonus show. You can get access to that by clicking the join button below. Today, I want to talk about it. It's due time we address how broken that is. We also have to acknowledge when we operate within a system. And right now, it's a good sign in this system that Kamala Harris is raising that much money. And thus, Trump needs to find ways to raise money for himself. And one of those is going to oil executives, as he did, and saying, give me a bill and I'll do your bidding, as he reportedly did. But one of the ways is trying to ramp up a little bit more of the small dollar money coming in. And boy, does he have a way to do it. Here is his latest video.
This is your favorite president, Donald J. Trump, with some very exciting news. By popular demand, I'm doing a new series of Trump digital trading cards. You all know what they are. We've had a lot of fun with them. It's called the America First Collection. 50 all-new stunning digital trading cards. It's really something. These cards show me dancing and even me holding some Bitcoins. Here's the best part. I'm doing great things for my Trump digital card collectors. First, there's the real physical Trump cards. Purchase 15 or more of my Trump digital trading cards and we'll mail you a beautiful physical trading card. It's really, I think, quite something. Each physical trading card has an authentic piece of my suit that I wore for the presidential debate, and people are calling it the knockout suit. I don't know about that, but that's what they're calling it. So we'll cut up the knockout suit and you're going to get a piece of it, and we'll be randomly autographing 5 of them, a true...
Just pause for a second. What are we talking about here? I'll play more, but I know this is a format that I deliver to you of a thought often, but it's the way that it always pops in my brain. You're in your car, right? In your car, going down the road that is life. You're driving, it gets dark a little bit, so you take a turn, go down a bumpy gravel road, and at some point on that journey, on that path, if you find yourself in a place where you're purchasing Trump trading cards so that you can touch a scrap of his suit, U-turn, okay? Turn the car around. That's not where you want to be. A left turn happened when you're supposed to take a right turn happened when you're supposed to take a left turn. That's a better way to say it. More accurately said. Something happened, and you need a U-turn, because that is frightening. So that, imagine just sort of sitting and rubbing, hoping a little Trump genie comes out of the trading card. Oh, I'm touching his suit. He was wearing this suit. Maybe sweat soaked into this suit from his debate. Maybe a little orange makeup is in it. I'm just going to rub. Rub-a-dub-dub. Here's more.
Collector's item. This is something to give your family, your kids, your grandchildren. Number 2 is
Oh, gosh. I almost want to give to my grandchildren. No, I almost want to give that to someone, a friend. They open up. What is, oh my gosh, is this some sort of old baseball card that might have some meaning? Or depending on the person, maybe Pokemon would be cool. Some old, really, are there really famous, like expensive Pokemon cards that are iconic? Or something, and then they look at it and it's a Trump card, and I go, but wait, don't worry though. You see that cloth? It's Trump's suit. You can touch it.
purchase 75 of my Trump digital trading cards, and you will also be invited to join me for a gala dinner at my beautiful country club in Jupiter, Florida. We really have tremendous dinners with my collectors. Have a lot of fun together. We're gonna have a good time. I'm keeping my Trump digital trading cards at the same price of $99 each. We've done that right from the beginning. So go to collecttrumpcards.com. It's really easy to buy. You just need an email address and a credit card or crypto. You know, they call me the crypto president. I don't know if that's true or not, but a lot of people are saying that. So don't miss out. Go to collecttrumpcards.com. Go right now and collect your piece of American history. Let's have fun together and enjoy my Trump cards. We're going to have a lot of fun. We'll be talking about it for a long time. Thank you very much. Have a good time.
Let the fight begin!
What? What? Huh? You know what popped in my mind? Do you remember when Trump, in a crazed rant, posted that Kamala Harris was using AI to make it look like she had crowds when she didn't, and that manipulating images like that was election interference, even though she wasn't, and she didn't, and her crowds were real? But he doesn't have any problem with these cards that make him look like, well, not him, like a Bitcoin Captain America and like a boxer. And then my question is, what do you do with a Trump trading card? I guess you have to find other Trump supporters. Do you trade them? I'll give you a sexy Trump on a surfboard if you give me a soldier Trump. Yes, these are things that I've seen on trading cards. Maybe not the sexy part, but you know, surfing Trump or skating Trump or soldier Trump, or you saw boxing Trump. It's all very confusing and all very strange. This show's community is rapidly growing, and I'm so grateful for that every day. If you want to make sure that you're part of that, check to make sure you clicked the subscribe button. Easy, free, simple. It makes all the difference. I appreciate it. Back to the video. But there's something I want to investigate as we talk about this. And this is former Republican Congressman Joe Walsh. Without any preface, I'm just going to play this for you as a means of diving into a thought that I'm having while we're talking about this.
What the fuck? What the fuck? I don't give a damn.
He didn't release this video in response to what we just watched, but that's the best reaction. You watch the Trump trading card video and then just say that.
If Trump's up or down in the polls. I don't give a damn about what Trump said or didn't say about Kamala Harris yesterday. I don't give a damn about how Trump's campaign is going. Donald Trump is a traitor. Donald Trump's the only president in American history who tried to overthrow an election. I'll go even better than that. Donald Trump's the only president in American history who lost and didn't have the decency, the loyalty, the patriotism, the love for country, didn't have the balls to just concede and say, I lost, the people spoke, Joe Biden won, America's the greatest. Trump's the only president in American history who didn't have the balls to do that. That's what I want to say every time I go on TV. I don't want to talk about the latest polls. This guy's a traitor.
So, Interesting language, no doubt. But he also posted this. Do not normalize him. He's the only president in American history who lost an election and refused to concede, and then committed crimes trying to overturn the election. He then incited and led a violent attempt to overthrow the election. Do not normalize him. Never normalize him. So the reason I include that in this segment is because I want to be working with one another, right? Not just me delivering stuff to you, but us all grappling with together. And then I want to receive your feedback. How do we properly discuss Trump? Do what we've now seen really gets under his skin and cause him to spin out, which is lighthearted mockery of him. The Obama thing really got under his skin. And there was recently reporting out of, I'm forgetting which outlet, that talks about how we finally found out how to run against Trump, and it's not giving him the seriousness he thinks that he deserves, and instead getting under his skin in those sorts of ways, mocking him, reducing him, making him feel small. And that takes sometimes silly, goofy stuff. And to stay sane, I've told you a million times, I have to just laugh at stuff. Oh, Trump trading cards, ha. But how do we balance that with how existential, how important this election is, and how dangerous he is? How much of, I do think this term applies, how much of a traitor to the ideals we hold dear in the United States, given what he did last time around, what he stands for, he is. And how do we make sure we're always properly emphasizing the gravity of that, while still occasionally having a laugh, because I have to talk about him constantly. He's right here in this election, but I'm also not just going to be mad all the time. It's impossible. Otherwise, I would have a heart attack doing this. And he actually is more triggered by mockery and not taking him seriously, but we need to take him seriously. Are we normalizing him by doing normal horse race coverage of this election, right? Oh, latest poll. Trump said this about Kamala. Let's do a panel. What do you think? Should he have said that? Does that normalize it? What's the alternative way of discussing the day-to-day goings-on of politics? A bunch of questions. I'm curious to hear your thoughts in the comments. And if you want to write in, we have a form submission on the website too, people have been using. But know that I'm trying to strike the right balance every day. That's my closing message on this one. Like I said, let me know what you thought in the comments. And if you want to support the show, you can do so by clicking the join button below.